What is killing everybody is man-made devices, the work of tectonic weapons. That HAARP machine is a weather modification machine. It's created every hurricane, every storm that has caused devastation, destruction. It can make volcanoes erupt. It can make volcanoes out of mountains that never was a volcano. And you folks fail to look it up for yourselves because Fox News don't tell you about it, CNN don't tell you about it, and the CIA and the preachers tell you don't question. Just don't get upset, even though they're killing your mom and your dad and your kids and your dogs and everything else. Don't get upset. God is going to avenge all the bad that's happening to you. Well, I say bullshit. That's why millions to billions of people keep getting creamed all the time because they're waiting on God to fight for them. You people should understand that if you don't fight for yourselves, you are totally F-U-C. You gotta quit accepting these false lies and BS that has been given you. The reason that you don't do it is because you're comfortable in your comfort zones and you're afraid of the truth. You're afraid of the truth. And folks, let me tell you something. Regurgitated CIA-controlled media and PSYOP programs, the MK Ultra mind control program, but it lies within your personal, your unbiased, your deductive reasoning through thought process, through critical thinking, and you've got to have the willingness to exodus your comfort zone, furnished up and taught you how you should process thought. As any and all truth known to man should be taught to all men. Discrepancies need to be questioned. If you strive to be fair in all things, and you strive to be righteous in considerations of everything, then question things that to you do not seem right, or they seem even unrighteous, or they seem unfair. And then your preachers are telling you, don't question nothing, don't worry about all of the mass murder, the genocides that God is going to even the score later on. If you can't discern to take a stand against evil and against those who administer it, then you're missing something really big and serious. How can you refuse to have questions and to be curious about the things that are making people sick and killing people out of their normal life expectancies and costing them all of the way? Everything that connects to these chemtrails and to this radiation, everything that connects to them is a money-making connection for the New World Order bankers and corporations. Everything connected to it is for their fun, their games, and their profit. And that's what they do to you sheeple. They laugh at you, they make fun of you, and they just adore you people who say, I don't have any questions, or I don't care to know about it, it ain't bothering me. You're fools. You are fools. You believe what you are told to believe by those in the employ of those who are putting on an entertainment show and a mind-controlling show. Entertainment and mind controlling for the stupid masses who are stupid because they're uneducated and they are too lazy to seek the truth. They're too comfortable to even question. You're lazy and you're trifling and you're distracted. Sex and drugs and rock and roll, that's the only thing makes the world click for you. You never look up in the sky unless Fox News or CNN or somebody like that tells you, oh, there's going to be something for you to see.
Well, there are things for you to see up in the sky all of the time. I've shown you these pictures of all of these chemtrails. I've given you the substances that is within these chemtrails, which is destroying the earth and all of the life there is on the earth. They use electromagnetic frequencies. They come after us with electromagnetic frequencies to give us brain tumors, to give us throat cancer, to create problems and conditions in our physical body that kills us, because they can't silence us. They can't just come out to the house and blow you away, because there's somebody might ask a question. Well, this person was talking about this and talking about that. Would they go out there and kill them for? Because that's the only way they can shut some people up. You folks don't understand. I keep telling you that these people are evil and evil-minded, and they're doing evil things. Look up in the sky and look at the chemtrails, and then go on YouTube and research and see all of the ingredients that's in these chemtrails. They're openly committing mass genocide, first-degree murder on all of us, and everybody's so comfortable in their zones and in their little comfort zones of delusion and comfort zones of ignorance. You're bliss in your ignorance because you're lazy and you refuse to seek the truth, while your mothers and your fathers and your children die of diseases. In 1960, the cancer rate in America was 1 in 26, and that includes all the cancers: skin cancer, gum cancer. And today, what is it? 2 in 3 in America, and we're talking billions of dollars in research. Billions of animals and many, many human beings sacrificed so they could do their research. And let me tell you something else about these electromagnetic frequencies. The reason it ain't bothering the military and the cops and the federal government agents is because they use a GPS system, and they find where these people live, and they put an umbrella over their home, over their residence, and shrouds them and their family while they're in their home and on their property from the effects of the electromagnetic frequencies. They use a GPS system, and they can put a gazillion spots all across the United States, and those spots, they're your commanders, they're your military people. They're being protected from these frequencies. That's why they don't feel them. The only time they feel them is 8 to 10 hours they're away from their house, out in the public. And then who knows what kind of protective and preventive measures that they take, pills they take, whatever it is to keep them. Like potassium iodide. Our government should be supplying that stuff free to everybody with all the radiation that's covering the United States from Fukushima, Japan. And now they've used their HAARP machine, just like they're using on Yellowstone, creating resonance frequencies, which is vibrating the ground. They caved an area in, and now radiation is leaking out of Washington State. These are inside jobs, and you folks are just too lazy to look it up for yourselves, and then you're too scared to do anything about it. But all your family is dying. They're murdering everybody. They're killing all the animals, destroying all of the vegetation, the plant life. They're killing the nutrient in the soil and the topsoil of the surface of the earth. And you folks don't care. They held a lie off of you and kept it secret about the earth actually being flat. How can anybody in their right mind believe that we live on a 25,000 mile in circumference spinning globe that spins 1,037 miles an hour? How can any mason, and I'm talking about construction masons as well as masons, how can anybody believe?
It's all fabricated lies. It's all deception. It's all by NASA. Go on YouTube on the internet and key into the search bar, lies of NASA. You would spend months and you'll never look at all of the information about the deceptions and the lies of NASA. You think man has actually landed on the moon? What a joke. They can make any light show up there. They can put spaceships up there, alien spaceships. They can do anything with their holographic program. I knew somebody that worked at NASA for on the hologram program. You folks, I'm not blowing smoke at you. I've done so much research.
Have you ever heard of a